All right, Lexi's mixing parsley, cottage cheese, eggs, Parmesan cheese, salt, and pepper in there, in the bowl. And then you get giant shells, boil them. They're sitting here so they can be cool because we're gonna stuff these with that cottage cheese mixture that she is mixing over there. I do not measure when I'm making this. For every container of cottage cheese, you need to have 1 egg. So I do 2 so that I can stuff them more. So that's going to require 2 eggs. If you only use 1 container, 1 egg. The other stuff I just put in as much as I like. I don't measure it. So that's why there are no measurements, only ingredient list for this video. Also, what you're going to need is spaghetti sauce. You make your own spaghetti sauce. Or you can see what I have. This thing wants nothing to do with you. This is home style ragu pasta sauce, thick and hearty tomato basil. I wanted tomato basil for this, so that's why I picked that. But you can use whatever kind of spaghetti sauce that you want to use. And then you also need to get maybe 2 bags of the shredded mozzarella cheese. And then you will need basil for the top of it because we're going to bake this in the oven. Okay. And I'm going to set my oven to preheat at 425 because that's what we're going to bake this at for 45 minutes about. But what you want to do is check it because after the 45 minutes, you know, it's not going to take that long to cook because it's really just the cheese, but you want the egg in it to cook.
Stir no wheat.
And then we'll cover it, and then I'll take the foil off the top so that the cheese can brown. This is what I'm using. 2 packages of this. You can use whatever kind you want, but this is the kind I like to use, so that's the one that I buy all the time. And I'm going to add some more Parmesan cheese to this mixture because I ran out, so I had to get some more. So I'm going to pour some more in there. Alright, so you guys know this is my dish that I'm going to use to fill. I like to have my dishes stay clean without having to scrub baked on stuff out of it. So my shells, I'm going to line this with the non-stick foil. Makes it a lot easier to clean up. It's gonna be easy to clean up or put holes in it though. There we go. Alright, so what I'm going to do now is take the shells and fill them with that. And then I'm going to line them up. Pour sauce over, cheese over, and do another roll the exact same way. Sauce over, cheese over, basil. You got that? This is kind of what it's going to look like. Here. Large spoonful, like this is why I use 2 containers of the cottage cheese. I like mine to be really stuffed nicely. Alright, it's gonna go like that. Line them up. I can tuck them in tighter if I need to, but I'm just kind of showing you guys how. So I'm going to go ahead and fill this up, and then I'll show you what that first layer looks like. First row. So now the next step is going to be my sauce and my mozzarella. So let's show you the first layer. I'm gonna try to set the camera down. I can't find my tall stand, so you guys gotta bear with me. I have the little stand that I'm using here, so this should be good though. This should be a good view. Alright, so let's see. I'm gonna pour your sauce over the top like so. And this is thick and what is it? Hearty. This particular one, so it's really thick, which is what I bought it for. Purposely did that. There. So that's one jar. Spread it out a little bit so they're not just thick clumps of sauce. And take your mozzarella chips and spread it all over. Okay. And now I'll start putting the next row, the next layer of shells on. Stuff and stick, just put it right on top. Alright, that's the second layer. We're going to do the same thing that we did with the first layer. Sauce. Pour it all over the top. Like so. I got 4 shells left in the container, but I don't have any more cheese. You can just kind of tuck them in somewhere if you want to, so not to waste shells. These won't be filled with the cheese, but I mean, they're edible. Actually, I got more than 4 shells, but you can use them to kind of fill in spaces like that. This is a pretty fat tray of stuffed shells. Very, very full, so it'll be good. Just push some of the sauce over. All right, let's put our cheese on and our basil. Here we are, guys. Cheesy, cheesy, cheesy. All right, so I'm going to take the basil. I'm just going to sprinkle it on top. As much as you like. Depends on your taste for basil. Like that. And then we're going to put it in the oven. That I didn't preheat, but I'm about to heat it now. My oven heats up pretty quick. I'm going to do mine at 425. So you can do it at 400 if you like. But I like to do mine at 425. And I'm going to take another thing of foil and cover the top of that. So put this in there. See, I have it, since it goes up a little bit, I have like a little vent here so that the cheese doesn't stick to the top of the foil. Okay. Middle rack, guys. On the middle rack. All right. Timer. I'm gonna put 45 minutes, but I'll check it at 25 and thereafter. Just see, because sometimes it gets done faster than the allotted time. Alright, so we'll be back in a few minutes, or 45 minutes. It'll be a few seconds for you guys though. Ooh, it's spilling. Alright, definitely ready. Take out. Ooh, I should have put a cookie sheet underneath it to catch it because it's spilling over, but that's fine. I'll just clean it out. But so this is it. It's done enough, but I think I'm gonna let it go a little more so I can get a little more of a brown crispiness to it. But right now I have my garlic bread roasting over the top too here. So oh yeah. So I think I'm gonna put it on top so I can get a little bit browner before I take it out and serve it. That's a little better. A little more brown. Okay. All right. That's it. I'm going to slice that. I'm going to put that back in for a little bit, make it browner, but let that sit for about 5 minutes and then serve. Dinner will be complete. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video on how to make this dish. Let me know if you make it and how it turned out. And I will see you guys in the next video. And yes, I will show you how it looks on the plate with the rest of my food. Oh, I forgot to put my bread on there.
Hey, you're not eating salad, are you? You don't eat that.
Yeah, don't eat the croutons.
And that is the finished product, guys. and I'm going to enjoy it. So